Alright, what's going on everybody? This is Winter from Team Orion CS, and today we're going to be looking at another site execute. This one's going to be back on Cobblestone, and we're going to be doing the A-bomb site execute. Now this one took me absolutely forever to make, considering that I had to make up all the smokes by myself, because no one really made a very good tutorial on how to execute A site correctly. And it's almost the same as B, making that little wall of smokes. But that's what most of the executes on Cobblestone are, wall of smokes. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have 4 players come for long. One person can just literally throw a flash up here, and throwing the flash up here will actually flash anyone long. Thrown high enough, you do have to make sure that it will actually clear the building.
I'm throwing a flashback.
Because if that happens, then that's not good. So you gotta throw it high enough, and you gotta make sure it does not hit that pole. It's pretty easy to do,
Throwing a flashback.
and it'll flash anyone long. I'll just show you one more time.
Flashback.
As you can see, I'm full flashed. If you want to and you don't want to go through that, you can just literally pop flash from over here,
I'm throwing a flashback.
or you can just throw a flash up the wall
Flashback.
like normal. It's up to you. But you just want to flash into long, you want to take long together as a team, check the spots.
Counter-terrorists win.
Oh, I'm out of time. It literally took me like an hour to run these strats, so that's why I ran out of time. But anyway. So yeah, you want to flash into long, go into long together as a team, take it, make sure you have full control of it. If you want to, you can spot water. Usually you only have one CT playing B, so there's probably not even going to be anyone water.
Guys, I told
But in
you,
this
we
case,
kill them all.
you just have to be careful. So you're going to run in together as a team, all 4 of you. And then if you have full long control, you're just going to set up like this. We're going to have one there, one in this corner, and then one of your teammates is going to boost another guy up onto this area. And this is where the smokes are going to be thrown. Now, it's up to you guys, but for my team, we're going to have a lurker B, but you can have all 5 go long, and then just have this guy spot to make sure no one pushes in. But in this case, I think it's okay to have the guy lurking at B. Basically, when this wall of smokes goes down, the team's going to communicate that the smokes are down and that they're getting onto the site right now. As soon as he hears that, he's going to stop spotting long B. He's going to jump down, drop, go through connector, possibly smoke it if he wants to, and then try to lurk around and get these guys in the back and pick these guys off without them knowing. Very, 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 very effective, because they're all focused around A at this when the wall of smokes are down. So now let's actually go over the smokes. So the first one is going to be for the very left side of the wall, and you're just going to walk right into the middle of this little crevice. You really want to make sure that no one pushes, although it's highly unlikely they will, because they know you have long control. You're just going to look at this right here, this little hole in the wall, and then you're going to look all the way up to the church steeple or whatever that is, or it's part of the castle, so I guess you could say just the point of the tip or whatever. You're gonna throw it. This is going to land right here. This is going to be the very left side of the smokes, of the wall of smokes. Very simple, very easy. The other guy is going to be standing right next to the other guy. He's going to be standing right here. And he's going to be looking halfway in between this hole and then this edge. And you're just going to take the smoke, look all the way up to the tip, and then throw it. And this is going to go right in the middle, sort of. It accommodates with this one right here. As you can see, half of the wall is done. So now let's go onto the guy in the corner. This guy's just going to stand right here, and he is going to look right here. The same hole, almost all the smokes revolve around this hole right here. And you're just going to look up until you hit the edge right here of this little red barn area. I mean, I don't even know what to call this, to be honest, but you know, it's pretty easy. And you just throw it. This is going to bounce off this wall, and it's going to line up right there, accommodating with this smoke. I almost threw a flash. And the smoke. Now, by now, you probably think the wall is done, but we actually need one more right here, just in case someone's going to spot Dan and just, like, watch us coming onto site. And that's very important. So, it's up to you guys if you want to do 4 smokes. For me, 4 smokes is the best. So, obviously, one guy is going to be boosted onto here, and you're just going to walk right into the center of it. Look at this tip. Put the bottom of your crosshair. Now, it depends on how big your crosshair is. You can accommodate to this. Just play around with it, see what works. But I put the bottom of my crosshair right on the tip, and then you're going to throw this, and this is going to land, bounce off this wall, and land onto the A-site platform, which is going to block off anyone looking at you coming this area. Like, when you're walking onto site, they can't shoot you. So, all in all, the site execute's going to look like one here, one here, one here, and one here. And as you can see, looking at the above, this is a complete wall of smokes around the site, allowing you to go in, and really only have to spot in cubby right here, wood, and then getting onto site. It's much easier to do takes. Now, obviously, you're going to need a lot of utility for this to happen, so only on full buys will this work. I guess you could use it on pistol round, but that would be that'd be very tough. And then, after the smokes are thrown, your teammates can just throw flashes over. Doesn't matter, like, in no specific order, in no specific aim, all you have to do is just throw it over. Obviously, the lurker can throw a flash over if he wants to. Make sure not to blind your team, though. And then, if possible, if your team has molotovs, you can throw one off the A right here. This is gonna bounce right here into cannons, so that this person can't spot you on site. There's probably gonna be someone sitting right here, because, you know, usually on A, someone's gonna be standing there. All you have to do is come up to this door, and then literally just throw it like this. Now, of course, you want to sort of jiggle peek it a little bit before you do that, but this is going to make sure that no one's gonna sit back site. And then finally, you've got this guy who will probably jump up onto here, and then all you do, you just aim at him, because he's got a lot of people he's gonna need to shoot. There's 4 of them coming out of there. But yeah, that basically is the A-site execute. It's very complicated. It was the hardest one for me to come up with, just considering all the positions that you had to be at. And it's also going to be the hardest one to pull off correctly, because all the smokes have to be perfect, and the molotovs have to go down, and you have to make sure that you're getting the aim battles, make sure no one pushes the smoke. The planter can just plant right here at the edge of this wall.
I'm planting the bomb.
So that the person, like, the people can go to ramp on an after plant and then just spot this. It's up to you if you want all 4 to come out all 4 to come out and go to site like this, or you can have maybe 1 or 2 go ramp, because it's going to be planted for ramp and for long. But that is the A-side execute. I hope it works for your team, and we're going to try it out for mine. This has been Winter from Orion CSGO. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back with more videos on team strategies later on. Thanks for watching.